All right. Hello, hello, hello. Is this thing on? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. Once again, live on Twitch. It's Saturday night. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. Once again, live on Twitch. It's Bose 831 Gaming with a continuation of my Twitch live stream series for Farming Simulator 22 Platinum Edition. We're on the SILVERRUN Forest map, which is the base game map with that expansion. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for your support. Thank you for tuning in as always. I hope you're having a wonderful day, night, or whatever it is in your neck of the woods or in your part of the world. But thank you for checking me out. And without much further ado, let's just get right into it. We are picking up right from where we left off on the last episode. We were working on a few different things at one time. Let's go. Right now, we're at the old sawmill, and I'm just checking on the status of our log trailer that we had at the sawmill that we were unloading into the sawmill so that it could be processed into logs by the sawmill. As you can see right now, the sawmill is maxed out with wood. We're at 109,900 and some change liters of wood, and it's counting down, but we're at the max or close to the max capacity for the sawmill. So there's nothing more we can do here except wait for these logs to be processed by the sawmill before we can move on to something else here. Now if we go over to our warehouse for our wood plank pallets, we can see that we're just about maxed out here. We are close to max on the plank pallets, the standard plank pallets. We're getting close to max on our wood beam pallets and also our prefab wall pallets. I could go ahead and sell these now, but I like to wait typically until we're all maxed out in all parts of the warehouse before I move on sales. So we'll check on this in another cycle or so. So next we want to move over here to where the area we are working in, by our newly minted cow barn here. And there was some thought and trepidation about placing some additional buildings in this area, probably another set of a pig and cow barns, and expand this operation as much as possible. I may also place some additional other support buildings to support our animal husbandry operation, because when we get around to the point of purchasing the farmland in this area, these fields here, field 1, we can go here to the farmland view. Let's do this. The fields 39, 41, 27, and 26. These fields will be utilized in the support of our animal husbandry operations. And of course, any additional crop that we can sell, we will sell that as well. But the focus of our work is going to be on support for our animal husbandry operations. Or at least that's my plan for right now. So working our way back here, we were in the process of finishing cleanup on this area, picking up what logs we can, but we can't move any more logs from this area at the moment until we have the log trailer available. We were also in the process of loading bales into the cow barn for support of our cow operation. So we're going to continue pick up right from there. Let's just go ahead and grab some bales, and we're going to just hand carry them here. And if we were playing, of course, realistic operation, ultra realistic operations, I should say, we would have a forklift and probably either a forklift or a skid steer, and we would wheel these bales up into the facility. Not doing that now in the interest of time, but at some point we may readdress this and I'll show you the proper way to do it. But right now, this is the improper, less realistic way to do it. But I want to get a few of these bales up in here. And I'm also going to drop a few into the pen as well, so you can kind of get an idea of the capacity of the pen. And like I say, this one's a bit of a strange one because, like I say, you can the pen, the straw that can be held in this pen is, very much near 1,000,000 liters, but of straw, but the food capacity is significantly less than the straw capacity. It's just interesting design. Now, if I have to make an assumption as to why that is the case, I'm thinking it may be as a side effect of having the built-in storage facility functionality built into the building, because this building features or has the new game functionality built in where you have the hail and the bale storage built into the building, and when you drop the bales in, the system automatically makes them magically disappear, and they reappear in magical stacks in the storage building. And when you're ready to remove bales, you come here and you can go to this dialog here, and you can pull out whatever bale types are available in here. Right now, you can see we got 16 square bales of straw, 9,000 liters apiece in storage. And if we want to pull one out, like for example, I'll show you real quick. Like here, if we pulled out one bale, boom, and it appears here, and then we can take it and do what we want to do with it. All right. Alright, I think we'll put 20 pieces in here. We're up to 18 now. 19, so 20 bales. Alright, so that's 20 pieces there. And we'll go over to the pig facility and let's see what we got in there. I don't remember off the top of my head what the exact number of bales we had here was. And that's right, the pig facility doesn't have the same functionality as the cow barn. It has a similar design with the uh, ramp for the bale storage overhead, but there's no bale storage built into the building and none of that additional functionality. So we'll just keep that as is, and we'll just store all the bales over at the cow facility. Yeah, I think we'll just do that over here, and we'll just pull them out as needed for both of the different animal types. But this will be our primary bale storage for both the cows and the pigs. We're just gonna go ahead and finish dropping out the bales that we have. And as you can see, there's enough room in there where I could very much pull up in here with the tractor and the trailer and drop off the bales inside, but it would be extremely tricky because it is still tight inside there, even though it does give the appearance of having a lot of room to maneuver. But as you see with the different support posts here, it still prevents a lot of navigational challenges with the larger vehicle, and definitely this long bale trailer. Alright, and let's take this bale here where I can kind of show you. And let's see what we have here, excuse me. And I think this building accepts the bales here as they are. You don't have to use the blower. Again, if we were playing ultra realistic, we would come through here with a blower. But you've seen me do that already in this series, so I don't think there's a need to do any more. You get the idea of how that whole process works. I was trying to see if there's a spot where I can bring up a dialogue so I can see all the capacity for all of the silos and built into the barn, but it's not showing me there. So let's go over to our animals screen, and we're going to look at the cows. The cow shed with manure pit. Right now we have one, and you can see that straw we dropped off barely made a dent in the max capacity that the building can hold. And you can see we got 17,919 liters of straw. And that barely makes a dent in the menu storage capacity for the building. Meanwhile, if you look over on the food and you see total mixed ration, it maxes out at 33,312. Obviously, looking at the bar for the straw, the building can hold significantly more straw than it can total mixed ration. And see, the cows are also producing milk and liquid slurry. And as time goes on, we'll get more of that. But as you see, we just purchased them. So right now, the health bar is not full. The reproduction bar is not advancing because they're brand new. When over time you see the bars go up, and then those numbers change as well. Let's see. So we're gonna Give the cows a little bit more straw. The pigs need straw as well, so we can pull out or a few bales. So I'm gonna pull out 4 and we'll do a 2 and 2 split. So let me go here and let's pull out. Actually, let's pull out 6 bales because I want to prove a point here, and we'll do 3 and 3 right now. But we may max out the pigs before we get to the third one. Let's see. Alright, turn that there. Okay, it's not disappearing. So let's see. Did I max them out already? Yeah. Didn't take much. And no, we're not worried about it. An auto load or anything. Here, we're just gonna go ahead and stack these up and try not to blow up the whole stack in the process. You don't have to be pretty. Alright, so we're gonna grab another bale. And again, remember we're doing 3 and 3 for right now. Oops. Alright, there's another one. One more, and that'll be it for the bills for the pigs. And again, they don't have this crazy storage capacity for straw that the cow barn has, and I'm still somewhat, well, I don't even say somewhat, very much puzzled by. But I think it's very much because, at least that's my hypothesis, is that it's because of the built-in hay bale storage facility. Alright, so now we're ready to grab the bales for the cows, so let's go ahead and drop a few of those off. And you'll see how crazy this whole straw storage is here. Okay, that's one. Drop off 2 more. Oh, and we just got a warning message about the chickens. There's a problem over there. So we're gonna check that out here as soon as we finish what we're doing here. Pick up 2 of these at a time. Of course, I know some of you are probably laughing at me saying that out loud when if I was using some of the proper equipment, I could do it. But we don't make enough cash yet to support doing all that shopping. Is that? Okay. Got one more piece here. Let me grab that one. Okay. And drop that third one off. And now if we go back and look at what's going on, and you can see the cow shed. Okay, I dropped all those bales off, another 3 bales, and then we have over 45,000 liters of straw. But as you can see from the bar, that's not even a quarter of the capacity of that particular storage, which is insane. Alright, so that's all that we're dropping in there right now, I think. Alright, so I am happy with that. There's nothing else we need to do here. And we just saw some warning screens pop up concerning our chicken situation. So that's the next problem that we need to address. And I think here's what I'm going to do here. There's another mod that I'm going to use in this scenario that will automatically distribute and sell the chicken eggs, so I don't have to sit here and micromanage the eggs. And we can go and get that one now. And we're going to go to my animals menu, and we're going to go to chickens, and we're going to look for the automatic shipping of animal products mod. This is available on your mod hub. My apologies is I don't have the mod maker's name right off the top of my head, but we will grab that information shortly. Literally, when you place this building, you could place it like right over the you could place its trigger right over the existing trigger for the building. So I'm gonna just replace the building right here for now, and we're gonna place another one here, and so on and so forth. And then we'll come back and I'll show you how they operate. This is another favorite mod of mine, and he has built these for all of the different animal types here. Like you see, this is the one for chickens, and we already use the one for sheep on my sheep barns. And we have that one here, and we have the second one here. But I don't think the pigs. Does the pigs have one? I don't remember now. No, we don't have one for the pigs because the pigs don't produce anything but slurry, and that's kind of, one of those products where you won't need automatic distribution for there. And same for the cows. The cows produce milk, slurry, manure, so on and so forth, so you don't have any automatic distribution for those products. All right, so now we have the facilities placed. We need to set them up. So we want to go here to the wrench icon, and we want to turn. We're looking for the egg shipping, and for each one, I'm going to go ahead and turn them on. So let's do that, and then we want to change them all to selling. Now, if we have downstream production chains, we could set them to distributing, and the eggs would automatically distribute to production chains that required or had a demand for eggs. In this case, we just want it to automatically sell. As you see, go back to that screen real quick. You see I'm getting the materials missing warning right now. And in order for me to stop that from happening, I need to go here and pick up the egg pallet, and voila, it starts working. And then from this point forward, when new egg pallets are generated by the game, it should automatically start picking them up now. Okay, did we get them all? Yeah. I think we got them all. Oh, we got new pallets popping in there. Let's see. Okay, those have cleared, but these didn't. So pick them up. Make sure the trigger sees. Alright, my apologies. Kind of lost my train of thought there and zoning out. Okay, so let's go back now and look at our egg shipping again. And now we can see all the selling is taking place, or will, once we go through a few time cycles here. Right now it's showing selling and the bar is red, but that will change shortly. Just have to let the game time advance a little bit. I don't know exactly what the frequency is of the sales, but the the egg pallets will be automatically sold and just go directly into my account balance. And let's go back and look at the animals dialogue real quick to make sure we don't have any other things that might require our attention right now. But we got the cows and the pigs taken care of. Chickens are okay. They could stand a little food, but it's not a requirement that I need to feed them just yet. But I think we will go ahead and hop in the TLX and go ahead and chop them off. So let's go ahead and do that now. And we're going to grab our dump trailer. And this is a TLX 2020, which is another Mod Hub mod. This one I do know who the mod maker is. Off the top of my head, this is 82 Studios. Check them out. They have lots of great mods. They can be found on the in-game Mod Hub site. And of course, I'm a console player, so I'm going to speak from a console perspective. If you're on PC, you have the Mod Hub mods that are available to you, as well as other mods that are not part of the Mod Hub. Console players are locked in due to the way the console providers have these games set up. So they lock these consoles up so that users can't, or hackers can't run scripts, and scripts allow hackers to more easily access these networks that these games are being served on and connecting and serving to. So right now we need to grab some wheat. Alright, so here we are, and we just need to get close enough where we can tip for the chickens. It's one. Two. Press counter plus one. Three. Alright, so let's take a peek at the chickens now to see what they're looking like now. Alright, and the food should be maxed out for each of the, well, chicken pastures as they're called here. We'll call them that as well. And my apologies, gang, if I'm sounding a little more monotone than normal, and a little bit tired-ish. It's because I am had another close friend of the family that me and my wife were providing support for. They had a death in their family, and we're out attending to the services for that particular individual and the activities that followed that. And they live in an area that's about 20-30 minutes outside of town. So that took up a pretty significant chunk of my day today. Of course, the other part of this is all my fault, and that's me being a gamer and the way I like to game, and I spend a lot of late nights up on my Xbox Series S gaming, playing other games. Yeah, I think I've spoken to this before. My gaming passion was once almost exclusively Farming Simulator 22, but this kind of goes in cycles. But for a long time, Farming Simulator 22 was that game. No matter how much my habits changed, that was always a staple and the one that I played the most. Now, taking into consideration, I've only been playing Farming Simulator since 19, even though I discovered the game playing Farming Simulator 17. And I think I've talked about that before. It was a free game on Game Pass, and at times, I always have enjoyed downloading some different games on Game Pass, trying them out and see if I like them or not. Everybody's a little bit different when it comes to Game Pass, but my whole kind of thought process on it is, quote, yes, the games on there are free, kind of, sort of, but you're still paying for it through your subscription. But if I find a game that I like, that I really like, I go ahead and buy the game in order to support the developers and the publishers so that we can get more stuff like that. I don't have to, but it's just a thing that I do, and it's just a matter of, I guess, principle for me, because if I find a great game, I want to throw my acknowledgement out there by throwing in my hat in the ring for providing support for the developers of that particular game and the publishers and so on and so forth. It's just me. Now, one caveat to that is, when such is the case, I typically try to wait until still that the game is on sale, even taking into consideration the 10% discount that you will get as a Game Pass member. But as always, if you guys have some other tips and tricks you want to give to me, this thing goes both ways. I'm not a elitist expert type of guy that calls myself an expert gamer. I do believe my life experience gaming makes me such, but it's not a title I need to carry around or anything like that. I don't need to be self-validated by that, but it's just kind of, for me, just one of those things. Is just what it is. Alright, well, while we're in this menu, let's go ahead and take a look at our productions to see if there's anything that we need to keep an eye on or might require our attention. Barrel Factory, we could go drop off some metals. Furniture Factory looks good. Flooring Factory looks good. Shingle Factory is fine. Art accessories is fine, because most of these businesses require long planks, so that's still the star of the show. Alright, pet accessories seems to be good. They're just not pumping out the long planks for the bars to be way up close to capacity, but that's not a bad thing as long as they're still getting pumped out as needed. Alright, so where we at? So we could grab a metal pallet and drop that off to wait a minute. Well, let's check one other thing too. Metal. Take a metal pallet and drop it off to the barrel factory. That's in fact what we're going to do. So let me go grab one pallet of metal. Okay, so the next stop is the barrel factory. Yeah, so we're in this area. Over here to my right. Let me go over here to the drop-off delivery point. Open up. Alright, and we actually have some metal left over. So let's see if we can get rid of that over at the furniture factory. Alright, so we're at the furniture factory. Let's roll. Unload here. Dumped off here. Still plenty left over. We'll just go ahead and sell the remaining metal that we have. And we're not worried about optimum pricing or anything like that. This metal is strictly used just for support of my production chains. I'm not really focused on trying to sell the metal for the maximum profit, so we can just sell at the nearest sale point, and that's here at the SILVERRUN market. And we'll go ahead and open up. Now, I don't think we can do it on this side. Yeah, it's on the next one. Alright, and so we got $2,427 for that partial pallet. And we can kind of skedaddle, if you will, back on over to our facility. Alright, so that's a done deal. We got, so sheep don't need to be touched for a while. Alright, and let's go ahead and get rid of this toolbox mod that we have here. That was I was using to update the maintenance for my vehicles that I own. Alright, so let's see what else we need to work on here while we're here. Let's work on cleaning up this additional area over here. Still have a lot to do here to get this area fully integrated into our farming operation. Probably could have even done some landscaping and smoothing. May still do some of that, but let's trying to see, where's my lease tractor at? This one. Alright. We don't need that bale trailer anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and return that to the shop. I'm trying to... Oh, there. We want the stump grinder slash tree devourer set up. Right now I want to work on disappearing some stumps that we have that are available now. We'll start with these 4 pieces right here. Lower the wood chipper and let's go. That's 1. Alright, so another little stump right here. Should be able to get this one. Yeah, we got it. And this is a little rinse and repeat. Alright, let's see. There's a few more sumps here I can grind. Let's get the machinery in position. Because this device can be very finicky, I just need to be super careful when I'm around logs that I already have down. Don't accidentally grind logs that I want to take to the sawmill. Good. Let's see if we can get this piece. And I don't think I want to play with any other fire until we have cleared away more logs. This is very good though. Certainly happy with what we got there so far. Again, you're not going to make yourself rich per se selling just wood chips, but it is another component in the equation, of course. All right, so I think we're good to go with our animals and production change for now. Oh, one production that I did forget to check. Let's see what our boat yard's doing. So the boat yard is calling for 183 liters of wood beam, 650 liters of floor tiles, and 810 liters of fabric. Wood beam we have already. We got 1,320 liters in storage. Floor tiles we're out, so we do need to get floor tiles. And fabric we're out, so those are two things we need there. So good thing we did check on them. So we need floor tiles and fabric. So let's grab a TLX. And we'll start with the fabric. There was almost demand for almost 3,000 liters of fabric. So we'll just go over here to the spinnery and grab 3 fabric pallets. Alright, so we want to get about 3,000 liters of fabric. Boom, there we go. You want to take that over to the boat yard. Okay. Alright, so we're at the boat yard. Let's go ahead and drop off the fabric that we have. So that needs met. And we need to go grab some floor tiles. So let's go to the flooring factory. at least 1,000 liters of floor tiles. Oops, going the wrong direction. Thinking about going back to my animal husbandry operations over there, but let me go grab the floor tiles first. Alright, so here we are at the flooring factory. Let's grab 1 pallet of floor tiles. Alright, so we got 1,000 liters of floor tiles here. That's all we need for right now. So we're going to take that back over to our boat yard. Don't mind me and my driving, folks. It's just the normal reckless type of stuff. Alright, so here we are. We're going to open up and drop off these 1,000 liters of floor tile. And get the TLX turned around so we can head back over to our facilities. Okay, crash counter plus 2 or 3. We're up to now. That was a bad turn. Alright, but we headed back to our facilities. We're done here for today. We're going to advance time and move on to the next day. Alright, let's park the TLX and the boxer trailer here for safekeeping, and we're done here. Nothing to see. Alright, and my truck's getting a little dirty now, so I'm going to go ahead and clean it up. The weather damage is sometimes in this game a little overkill to me, but it's still good. Alright, I think that's everything we want to take care of today, before we move on to the next day though, we want to take a peek at our lease items screen and make sure we don't have any unnecessary leases in place. Looks good. So let's go back up to our farmland. A main farm, I guess we can call it now. And jump to there. And Pop's gonna sleep away for 8 hours, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, so it's now in advance time. We're in day 1 in December. And look, guess what? Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it's snowing. Winter is upon us. You know, also can see the changes in the seasons with the color of the trees and shrubbery. And I think that's just such a nice touch. One of the things I really love about the game. Alright, of course this trailer is completely done now. So we can go ahead and bring it back over to our secondary farm. Go pick up some more logs. Crash counter +4. Fading heavily. Yeah, I'm not even on the highway yet. That's crash counter +5, +6, I guess. And that's on the AI vehicles being the normal brilliant selves and not giving people the right of way. Alright, and as we're driving through with the log trailer, you can see that there's plenty of work we got to do. Okay, so here we are. Let's get a log trailer into position. Over here somewhere. That's good. And hop over to a telehandler and let's go load up another load of logs. That's next on the agenda. We're getting closer to where we will have crop operations going, but still got a ways to go. Like I say, we still got to make some cold hard cash before we can move on to anything else. There we go. One log down. Ha 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 ha. Alright, I'm going to try to test my skills with this one, with this grab, and let's see if I can grab two at a time. Alright, so far so good, but I don't want to jinx it. And of course, when I go to load, the logs turn and twist, miss the mark, and they don't load it up on there properly. So now we gotta try to see if I can fix this problem. Alright, lift, lower, back out. Gotcha. Okay, not quite sure how that's supposed to work. That one piece of log is still hanging on. There we go. Alright, so we're doing the log stack operations again here. And again, this is all in support of the sawmill, getting some planks created and sold. as well as clearing out additional farmland areas so we can expand our operations of our facilities. Alright, the log finally falls into place as we're getting ready to unload it. I'm not going to battle with the stack on the trailer one. My primary purpose is just to get them on the trailer. Alright, good job there on the clamp. This is a grab and go. And while you're watching me load up the log trailer here, just wanted to kind of go out there. Tonight is another point of discussion. Nothing new and notable this week that I'm aware of, at least in the world of farming simulator. So nothing to report there. I'm still kind of on that trend. I think that I was getting in talking about earlier. I'm playing a few different games now, and after a few years of playing farming simulator games, and they were heavily prioritized over anything else I played, those days are long gone. Even though Farming Simulator 22 is still one of the top games in my rotation. Right now, though, at the top of my list is I've gotten back into Grand Theft Auto Online. So I've been spending a lot of time doing that. checking out where am I at. All right. Okay, another log. Like I say, we're gonna try to get as many on here as we can. And just be mindful of making sure the stack does not go over the length of the log forks. There's another piece. So the stack's coming together slowly but surely. As you can see, when you look around, we still got a significant number of trees to pick up and get down and get loaded. Don't know why this is trying to twist on me. Alright, let's just do this. You're being an unnecessary problem child. Alright, forks down, clamps down. Gotcha. And the stack will kind of build itself as you go along. You don't have to sweat the details. Alright, there's 2 more pieces of wood. Let's see if we can get those on the trailer here without disrupting everything else we already got here. Alright, that worked out better than I expected. Alright, let's see. Got a pair of logs here I can try to grab up. Alright, it's getting kind of close up here. Already got one that's trying to turn sideways on me. Yep. There's another one that missed the mark. See if I can kind of clean that up. There we go. Yeah. Alright, so we're just going to leave that stack right there. Alright, that looks good. Let's go ahead and take this load that we have to the sawmill. Should be plenty to keep the old sawmill working for a while. next destination, the old sawmill. Alrighty, kind of missing the mark there, but we're still good. We still come into the loading area from this direction. Alright, having a little brain malfunction here. Let's get this log trailer properly positioned so that we can unload this log trailer. And my apologies again tonight, folks. I'm tired, starting to tap out, starting to fade out a little bit, but still trying to hang with you and get this episode done tonight. Alright, now should see logs disappearing from the trailer and going into the sawmill. Alright, so we're good to go there. And we can get back and focus on our yard work. Or not. Got a few more stumps that are visible now. Let's go through our menus and see where we're at on all our different things that we need to do. Start by checking on our animals. Sheep look good. Nothing needed there. The chickens are kind of going through the chicken feed of wheat rather quickly. That's just something to think about. I think we will go grab some heat here, some wheat from the store, and get them taken care of. Pigs could probably stand some pig food. Cows could stand some TMR. So we can go ahead and process some feed for all the different animal types, I think. My humble opinion. So let's grab the Felix 2020. We remove the boxing trailer. And let's go grab the dump trailer. Alright, so the next destination for us is the shop. And we're going to start with the chicken food feed. Alright, we're at the shop, and let's go get it. Let's see what we need. Go to the sale menu first. Here we go. And we're going to go to pallets. And this time we want to order pallets, not bales. There, well, let's do, like we want to do chickens first, I think we said, so we just need a wheat pallet, because that's the same thing as chicken food. And they're 1,000 a piece. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 20,000 liters to start. Alright, so once we get these pallets loaded, we'll go over to our chicken pens and drop off feed. And any leftover feed we'll store in our silo. And to rinse and repeat, it's going to be the same process for the feed for each of the other two animal types. Alright, finally we got the weed loaded up so we can head on over to our chicken pens, our chicken coops, and get them fed. we're back on site here. Let's go ahead and get our chickens fed. This one. 2. Now we can save the rest. Alright. Next up are pigs. It's the same process as before. We're going to go to the shop. We're going to grab 20,000 liters of pig feed. Bring that over to the farm, feed the pigs. Any remaining leftover product will go into our storage silo. Let's go back to the shop menu on the pallets. Except this time we're looking for pig feed pallets. And the pallets that I'm using here are part of the farm supply pack mod. And as usual, this can be found at your nearest neighborhood mod hub. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, missed one. One more piece. There we go, 4. Alright, we're coming up on the end of tonight's episode. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Thank you for your support. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you love. Let me know what you don't. By the way, let me know, let me know, let me know. These episodes will be uploaded in their entirety, uncut, on my YouTube channel. And like I always say, if you're not having fun doing what you do, then what are you doing? I'm Bose831 Gaming on all the major social media platforms: Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, so on and so forth. again, this time, since we're doing the pigs, we can just drive right through, unload, and keep moving. Here we are, pig food. That's actually a sweet little screenshot opportunity there, and I'm gonna take it. Off. Screenshot. So we got 10,000 liters pig food left. Maybe drop that off. And next up, finally, last but not least, is the cows. Alright, so we're at the shop. Same deal. Hop in the store, pallets, and except this time we're looking for mixed ration pallets. Total mixed ration pallets. There we are, mixed ration. 1, 2, 3, and 4 of them. We'll start, like we say, in each load. We're going to start with 20,000 liters and work our way back. Alright, 2 more to go. We're not doing overtime tonight, so this is where we're going to wrap it up. I will finish feeding the cows off camera, and we'll pick up from here next week on the next episode. And I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Thank you so much. Your patronage is appreciated more than you know. I love it. I love it. I love it. Keep tuning in, and we'll continue to grow together, and I'll get better. And let's do this thing. This is Bose 831 Gaming live on Twitch. This has been another episode of my Farming Simulator 22 live stream series on Twitch. And I will catch you on the flip side. Have a good night, everyone.